Guangzhou, China, AC Milan and Borussia Dortmund getting set to battle in the rain. Jonathan Yardley and Casey Keller getting ready for this one. And Casey, a big contrast in the off-season spending. AC Milan spent so much money. Here's a look at who we'll see today. Not a lot of those new faces. Who are the guys who stand out?
Well, I think you do. You have to look at the couple new faces that are in there. And you're looking at, Frank Kessie, you're looking at Rodriguez. Guys looking to set an early example to their manager in a team that's going to be full of competition. When there's 10 new signings and more signings to come, you got to distance yourself as quick as you can.
On the Borussia Dortmund side, this is a lot more familiar in terms of personnel, and we get to see both Aubameyang and Pulisic from the start.
Well, yes, and there's still big question marks about Aubameyang, and is he still going to be there with Borussia Dortmund? There's the question mark is why he's still there. There's so many suitors, supposedly, with the consistency in which he's scored goals over the.
We're ready, and we're underway in the International Champions Cup from Guangzhou, China. AC Milan, of course, in black and red. Borussia Dortmund, of course, in yellow and black.
Two down the wings, try to get crosses in the box. And AC Milan is a team, we mentioned about how many changes have come into this squad. And there's going to be a time period where they're going to have to kind of figure each other out, and particularly in preseason when you're mixing up squads anyway for games like this.
There's Pulisic finding Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, 40 goals in all competitions last year, to Dembele. And his efforts saved still at this young age. Sebastian Rode getting forward. Trying to get it back to Dembele. Loose in the penalty area off the feet of Storari. And Christian Zapata able to clear.
Yeah, Dortmund has signings, more signings to come. Players like Nyang coming back off of loan as well, being seen. How is this AC Milan team going to find a rhythm, kind of find that cohesiveness? And it's games like this where players trying to prove something to your manager, regardless if it's the first game and you've had 3-a-days for the last week. And
there's Nyang getting a shot, but couldn't get much on it.
Yeah, and you're not really.
Will throw in. And Aubameyang moves it to the Dortmund back line. Here's Dembele, looking for the run of Aubameyang. That great speed, laid off for Rode. Here's Pulisic. Shot coming, goal coming! Nuri Sahin from outside scores the first goal of the International Champions Cup for Borussia Dortmund.
It's good build-up play from Borussia Dortmund. Ball from the right-hand side, coming all the way across. Pulisic, good first touch. Sees Son come in wide open, but it has to be said, Storari disappointed, knows. Got a touch on it. Angle was a little bit off. Should have made the save. But in the end, it's a reward for a Borussia Dortmund team that has started much better than AC Milan, but one in which the goalkeeper would like to have back.
Another turnover. Dembele slotting it through. Pulisic trying to turn, goes down, penalty kick. Christian Pulisic earned it. And Borussia Dortmund can take control of this in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, Paletta just cannot believe he's furious with the Chinese referee. Good run, good turn. Maybe there's a little clip there of the ankle. There's a better look, and
there's no ball.
There's no ball. There's contact. Pulisic goes down. I understand the call. Paletta isn't happy, but on replay, he doesn't have much of an argument. And Aubameyang with the opportunity to double Dortmund's lead.
40 goals last year, 31 in the Bundesliga, 7 in the Champions League. For the Gabon international, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Aubameyang fires it home, and Borussia Dortmund lead 2-0 in the International Champions Cup. Second goal in 3 preseason games for Aubameyang. He's not going to stop scoring.
Well, Storari might have been at fault for the first goal, but he's doing nothing with this one. excellently taken free kick. High, difficult for goalkeepers. And it has to be said, the 2-goal lead, much deserved by Borussia Dortmund at 20 minutes in this opening match of the International Champions Cup.
Nuri Sahin from about 20 yards in the 17th minute. And Aubameyang. And of course, all the North American venues making up the bulk of the schedule. Dortmund just flew in yesterday from Japan, so they had gotten some of the long flights out of the way. Yesterday was only a 5-hour flight. There's a turnover, picked by Baca. Still Carlos Baca. Shoots himself and scores from deep. Unlikely goal. Gets AC Milan back in it.
Yeah, it's really AC Milan's first possession, first turnover higher up the field. Baca has a lot to do. Zagadou gives way. Looked like he had done a great job of recovery in Zagadou, but then Baca hits a shot, speculative from distance, outside of the foot, and I'm not sure Weidenfeller is unsighted or it just doesn't get a good jump on the ball. Again, you know, Storari will be disappointed with the opening goal for Dortmund, and Weidenfeller will be disappointed with the opening goal for Milan. Yeah, but that's it's so important for Carlos Baca, a player that will be under pressure. You have so many new signings, and they where the goal in which they scored, and there's a replay of the clear foul from Niang, but so much of it has been just AC Milan, Dortmund controlling the run of play, high up the field, winning the balls in midfield at least. The one goal came from Baca was a turnover in which it was just a speculative counterattack, which looked like it had been stopped twice. But it's rarely in this first half have we seen AC Milan with any kind of possession with purpose in clearing that first round of pressure from Borussia Dortmund and getting the ball into Dortmund's half and creating chances from it.
Opta telling us just 14% of the action has been in AC Milan's attacking third. The other 86%, 2/3 of the field tilted toward Borussia Dortmund. They're on the attack here with Aubameyang. Dembele left it, and it was scuffed in the end. Much more on AC Milan and their summer acquisitions coming your way with our ESPN FC halftime report. Sebastian Salazar and company will look at those moves and how Milan can compete in Serie A this season. Again, still about a month away from starting that campaign as well. And we'll also have highlights from Real Salt Lake and Manchester United on the Ally halftime report. That's all coming up for you as Borussia Dortmund can't take advantage here with Gonzalo Castro firing high.
Well, as has been standard for this entire first half, the left-hand side of AC Milan is just being torn apart. Aubameyang with an excellent move, puts it into a dangerous area, and Castro just can't get over the top of the ball, or very easily could have been the third goal for Dortmund near the end of this first half. 99, and it's an interesting trend.
Jose Mauri into the attack, leaves it for Barini to his left foot. Couldn't connect either with the goal or with a teammate at the back post. Something coherent-ish, at least in attack.
Yeah, again, Barini, good cutback coming in on the left foot. It doesn't catch it as well as you would like. Baca does a good job of coming in and seeing if he can get a touch. He can't. Weidenfeller happy to see the ball flash wide of his right-hand post.
So Kratis at the back for Dortmund. Ahead for Dembele. Skinned Rodriguez with his first touch. Can't beat Musacchio with his second. Storari under pressure, got it away. Aubameyang on the doorstep was off
the field, but yeah, no question about that call. You didn't need VAR for that one.
Thank goodness. Bonaventura leaves it for Rodriguez. Now gets it back. Rodriguez floats it in. Headed up and now cleared as far as Musacchio. Ricardo Rodriguez, Casey, you and I thought did not cover himself in glory in the first half. The new left back did at least find time to get forward there. He'll leave that one for Bonaventura, who's moved out wide. Barini on the far side. And to flex out to get up early for that one. On ESPN2, Roma against PSG, the first soccer game from Comerica Park in Detroit. And Dortmund again struggling to defend, and so Kratis called for a foul and a yellow card on that tackle. He thought he got the ball. And it's going to be a dangerous free kick for Milan in the 60th minute.
Well, this is the pressure higher up the field, and it does. There's a replay. It looked like he did win the ball, but they have to defend the free kick as Baca came over and draw the foul. But it was something different than we saw in the first half. It's AC Milan putting pressure on Dortmund higher up the field and creating, okay, maybe they get the benefit of a call, but in the end, you have to have bodies in that area. You have to put a team under pressure to have an opportunity, and it's been a different AC Milan in this first 15 minutes.
For Dortmund, you don't like the foul being called, but a good chance for Ryman to work on setting up a first-team wall and facing a potentially world-class free kick. Hakan Çalhanoğlu, one of the best at these, takes aim, and it's deflected. Arriving from Bayer Leverkusen, Çalhanoğlu, and that one right into the arms of Ryman, who rolls out quickly. Gonzalo Castro straight up the gut. Uses Aubameyang as a decoy. Plays it across, and he's the main target. Goal number 3 for Borussia Dortmund. Number 2 for Aubameyang.
And again, once again, it's Christian Pulisic being the provider. And it's just a textbook counterattack. It's a poor corner straight into the arms of the Dortmund goalkeeper. Rolled out. Castro just has 60 yards to run with the ball without any pressure. Lays it out to, there's the initial rollout, top of the 18, and there it is, just maybe 70 yards to run without under pressure. Pulisic does a great job coming in and finds Aubameyang with the first-time ball. Takes one touch, finds his man, and back of the net. Easy as that. Yeah, a lot of hands in the air from the AC Milan.
Second goal for Aubameyang, and his third of this preseason, now in 3.
In this match, that AC Milan have some possession higher up the field and look to create, pass just a little bit off, but Dembele so much in this match, and particularly the first 15, 20 minutes, just caused AC Milan, in particular Rodriguez, all kinds of troubles.
Storari able to clean that one up at the last second for Milan. Milan getting more attacking opportunities here. Barini on the run has Çalhanoğlu in the box. And it was picked off by Paslak, the 19-year-old right back for Dortmund. Çalhanoğlu running at him again. To the left foot. Fires it, but can't hit the target. Hakan Çalhanoğlu still making his way in black and red.
But good defending. The last thing you want to do is let Çalhanoğlu come inside, create an opening on the goal. Difficult angle.
Antonelli into the box. It deflects just wide. Wasn't the shot he intended. Almost worked out for Milan.
Yeah, Çalhanoğlu does a great job, and on the overlap of Antonelli as Paslak goes to clear. Antonelli knows not much about it and almost finds its way.
Dortmund obviously controlling this one, especially in the first half, leading it 3-1. New coach in Peter Bosz, even if the personnel is pretty similar, as they defend Çalhanoğlu here. Leaving it Antonelli this time on his left, and it's blocked. The U.S. starting Wednesday night. All of those games available via the ESPN app. As Dortmund with the 3-1 lead, attack here. Paslock, the young right back, goes inside for Shaheen, who's been ever present today. Paslock won that one. Emre Moore drops it off. Here's Götze. Trying to combine with Isak up the middle. Emre Moore.
Widespread changes that we won't see the best of AC Milan probably until halfway through the upcoming season to try to find the best combinations, the best starting 11 with so many new faces coming in.
Dortmund trying to close out a 3-1 win, looking for